child?
Yes, our daughter Brooke. Brooke turned 6 years old actually Christmas Day, and we moved from Orlando, Florida, and to come to the Autism Academy of South Carolina.
How did you hear about them?
Well, we weren't getting the services that we needed in Florida. Ryan's Law actually has not passed in Florida
Really?
as
Okay.
of time that we were looking.
Mhm.
So we actually did an internet search. I mean, at that time we could have moved anywhere. We just searched for the best academies that offered ABA therapy, and so there were a few that came up. One in New Jersey, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Cary, North Carolina, and then the Autism Academy. So we just did a little bit more research and actually came to visit the Autism Academy.
Okay.
Clicked very well. Our daughter, who doesn't click real well with everyone that she meets for the first time, clicked very well with the staff.
Okay.
And so then we decided to move.
All right.
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about her experience at the academy and what you guys go through during a daily basis.
Okay, so Brooke is not verbal as of yet. We do believe that she will be, but right now she's not verbal. And so as she gets older, she gets a little more frustrated with not being able to express what it is that she needs. So the Autism Academy has been extremely helpful to her in not only helping her to be a little more verbal, but using some assistive technologies.
Mhm.
Right now she uses an iPad to try to tell us what she needs. She's still a little spoiled, so she'll throw some tantrums every now and again, but we've definitely seen her level of aggression and frustration reduced because she's able to communicate to us what it is that she needs.
All
So,
right. What advice would you give parents that have a child with autism? What advice would you give them?
Early intervention, and absolutely cannot stress that enough. If you even suspect that something isn't the way it should be, or if the teachers are telling you that, you know, your child's in school, etc., then I would absolutely get your child to a specialist so that they can let you know if the child's on the spectrum or not, but
Mhm.
definitely early intervention.
And you know, when you mentioned on the spectrum, there's so many different levels of autism. So if someone is maybe like borderline, and I'm quite sure you can miss that diagnosis because, you know, you just don't know what to look for.
Yes, and I will say again, the communication with teachers, really being in tune with your child. So we didn't have any children, we do not have any children outside of Brooke. And I really didn't grow up around a lot of kids, so it was thankfully her teachers that said, all right, so there are other kids her age, and she's doing things just a little differently. So at first we didn't really want to hear it, she's just a little different, you know, what's the big deal? But I would definitely just say, you know, the checkups, observation, definitely go to the Autism Academy's website. And there are just a ton of other resources that parents can look into. But you're right, it's very easy to miss the diagnosis if you're lower on the spectrum. But the therapies and other interventions are very important. So I would still pursue those.
Okay. Now, can we go back and introduce yourself?
Sure.
Because
Okay, yeah.
I'm not
Let's start
sure
talking
how
about
it's
Brooke
going.
Sharp.
Yes. Okay, because I'm not really sure how it's going.